Hey guys, welcome to the Kane Audio VLOG Series. First of all, apologies for not having uploaded anything in the last couple of weeks. Last weekend, what was I doing last weekend? Oh yeah, it was Auto Italia car show in Brooklyn, so I was getting ready for that. And then I can't remember what happened the week before. I think I was just too busy actually like doing some work. Um, so yeah, there's that. This week I really just kind of want to put a couple of ideas past you guys. And I guess the question is, should I be doing more? Um, I'm not that bothered about, you know, making this thing a strict weekly schedule as much as I'm aiming for one a week. Um, I'm not necessarily trying to become a YouTuber or whatever. I'm not trying to make money out of this necessarily, although that'd be nice. Um, but I kind of feel like I want to do a bit more than just me talking to a camera and then me doing tutorial bits and pieces. I kind of want to make the channel a bit more interesting and sort of. I've been thinking about how do I learn new production techniques and little bits of information. Um, and I think the answer for me is I like listening to interviews with other producers and stuff. Um, and in fact, there's a podcast a mate of mine, Meet Katie, does. And Mark does the first hour is all cool music and whatever, and then the second hour is basically him having a chat with other producers. And I really like that sort of whole open format of it's not really an interview, it's just having a chat. And I quite often find myself listening to that going, oh yeah, and picking up little bits and pieces from other producers. So I was thinking about maybe doing something along those lines for this channel in video version. And then I was thinking, well, I kind of need to get either other producers to come here or me to go there, and I'm not the most social person in the world. I doubt any of us are, as we're musicians. So I was thinking about maybe doing like, if I'm honest, almost ripping off Deadmau5 with his coffee run. So I was thinking about maybe filming an interview in a car. So if I drive to a producer's house, pick them up, and we'll have a chat, we'll talk music, and we'll talk production techniques, and see what happens. So first of all, I want to get your opinion on that. Is that something you want to watch? Is that something you think could work? If so, who do you want to see? So there's that. Bearing in mind, I live in the border of Wales and England, so southwest. Obviously, that sort of comes into play. The other thing then that I wanted to run by you was... forgotten it. I'll be back. Oh yeah, that was it. Um, yeah, so in line with me sort of saying that, I don't want to make this channel, a sort of typical YouTuber, whatever. But I have had a few comments of people asking me to do more sort of handheld footage and sort of outside the studio stuff. I don't know if that's something you guys want to see in general. I'm okay with doing that if I guess if people who subscribe to this channel are actually interested in seeing it. Um, I'll be honest, I don't have much of a life outside of this studio other than going to the odd car show or for, well, basically drives and whatever and meeting up with mates. But, I do the odd thing outside of work. So, yeah, I don't know if that's something like, for example, going to the car show. I've got a bunch of footage of like fucking Lamborghini exhausts and stuff going off. So yeah, I kind of didn't know where I sort of stood with that. I think most of you guys, or the subscribers at least, I'm guessing, are looking for production tips and tricks. So I think the whole sort of, you know, having a chat with the producer thing is probably a bit more on point. I don't want to become, you know, one of the automotive YouTubers, but we'll see. So yeah, please do leave me comments, hit the subscribe button, let me know, particularly if you want me to start doing interviews with other producers. Just let me know if that sort of sounds up your street, because if it is, then I think that's probably something I'm quite keen on doing. Certainly gets me out of the studio, and gives me a bit more interesting content to give you guys. So I think that probably works for the both of us. Yeah, other than that, have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week, probably with a tutorial. Cheers.